hello wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back into the mists of Barovia as we jump back once more into our Curse of Strahd game. A huge hello to everyone who is already here. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Patch and Charlie over there in chat. If you're around, everyone, do say hi and hello. It is always great to see everyone in chat. If you just want to lurk, that is absolutely fine as well. But welcome nonetheless to you, and also to those fine folks on the VOD squad catching up with our adventures when they can. It is always a pleasure to have you along with us. And finally, but certainly not least, to all of these lovely, lovely players of mine. Well, I say all of these. 4 of these lovely players of mine. We are unfortunately without Lady Vanta this week, but this is the last one. She will be back next week, so do not fret. She has not been whisked away to Castle Ravenloft and never to be seen again. She will be yet.
That's a little bit of me, honestly, for.
But she will be back with us, I assure you. Do not worry. Now, as we're saying a few thank yous here, let me also say a massive thank you to the wonderful, wonderful artist who is also said absentee. The wonderful Emma is our artist with these lovely, lovely character arts, except for Esmeralda, who gets official character arts. So hang on, let me do a quick shout out for our friend there. Please head on over to her Twitter, Emma City Art, and give her a follow and see all of the awesome things that she is always doing, and you can enjoy. And maybe commission her if you're lucky to catch her when she has commission slots open, because she is fantastic. She did this art for us, and also our Ryman the Frost Maiden character art, which you will have seen, not may have seen, that's the wrong word. Okay, now, as we're saying thank yous, let us continue round the thank you circle and head on to those wonderful people at Sirenscape for all of their incredible sound effects and music that they have for a bunch of the official Wizards of the Coast modules, but not only Dungeons & Dragons, also the fantastic games that are Call of Cthulhu and Pathfinder, and all sorts of other board games, and science fiction stuff as well. They're releasing new stuff all the time. This week they are continuing their epic quest to do all of the sound sets and everything for the madness and marathon that is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, as they are continuing little by little to continue down, down, down all 20 of those layers of dungeon below Waterdeep, as that is their ongoing quest to finish all of that. And you can head on over and try them for free and enjoy all of the effects at your table, be it in face-to-face reality or online, such as we are with our players here spread all over the world. Now, if you fall in love with it, like we have, you can become a subscriber and a so-called super siren, as they like to term it, and you can have access to all of that stuff in your games all the time. But the trial is free, so do give them a try at sirenscape.com. Now, speaking of music and sound effects and the like, we do also have a few other recommendations over on YouTube. There are 3 channels that we are deeply in love with: Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey. You can head on over to our YouTube and check out any of the VODs there. In the information, there are all of the links that you need to find those channels. And there's our Twitter as well, if you want to give us a follow and get all of the news about what's going on week to week and exciting things coming up in the future. There are some interesting collaborations coming up with some of us going to other channels, with some people coming to our channel, with new things in the works. It's always interesting and things going on, so do give us a follow to keep up to date on all of that. Another way to do that is to be in the Discord, which is the earliest place to get all of the news and gossip and musings of our various campaigns and friends that are going on. It is open to all of our followers, so if you are not already, do give us a follow. I have a new command: Discord. There it is. Okay, do give us a follow there, and I will send you an invite over to the Discord, and you can jump on in there and share your projects with us as well, and chat about all the bits and bobs that is going on. Now, that said, there is one more source of music that we really like to shout out every time. Over on Patreon, the fantastic Will Savino is a fantastic source of music for your games as well. That is free to use if you are streaming like we are, and you can enjoy all of that. Now, Captain Melon Features, thank you so much for the follow. I will be shouting you a invite to the Discord after we are done with our session today. It'll be in your Twitch whispers. Do have a look at that. Thank you so much. Welcome on board. Now, speaking of these fine players of mine, let us quickly say hi, hello, and see how they are doing. Who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at right now? Craig!
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
My name's Colby, and we're playing the Swarmkeeper Aarakocra Ranger, Craig. He, if I remember correctly, his perception, he was one of the few that had the perception to see things that might go wrong. So he's feeling a little high on his horse that, we could have avoided that, but he's glad that it's over for now, and he's anxious to kind of explore this little area.
Indeed. Thank you. Esmeralda.
Hello, I'm Erin. I play Esmeralda, who is a blazing battlemaster who used to be human and is now recently reborn as a reborn, and is dealing with that.
Sorry, everyone, forgive me fussing with Marin's camera because she is teeny tiny.
Oh,
no, let me, I'll do it. Okay, yes. Please continue. Sorry, excuse me for interrupting.
Okay. Hello. Yes. State of mind. Well, she's happy everybody's still alive because that wasn't entirely certain for a while there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if she counts, but she's not thinking about that right now. She just is, curious to see what happens next.
Alright, thank you. Next up, goodest boy, Xenicus.
Goodest boy, Xenicus, yes, I play Xenicus, I'm Michael, and he is a Ladrin blood hunter, Order of the Lycan, so goodest boy, of course. Part-time werewolf. Part-time werewolf. Can only get one use a day, so it's part-time.
Yes, indeed.
He's his kind of mentor / like higher up person he's been learning from recently died, so back of course, but still recently died, so that's something he's going through. Then last session he heard some troubling news about another member of the party who he's gonna have to deal with. Pass it on to them.
Shall we? Troublesome Asara.
Hi, yes, I'm happy to participate this session. I'm Asara. I am a sneaky hidden drow rogue, and I am very happy to not be dead, and hyped to search this room, and that's where I'm at.
Yes. Now, do we have to clarify in these new times of ours a Ubadrao rogue? Okay, is that one of the Udadrau who went into the Underdark at the behest of the Mad Spider Queen Loth. Okay, in this new world of ours with 3 types of Drow kicking around, although the others are still rather reclusive. Now, thank you everyone. I am John, and I play everyone else. Now, let us start things off in style with our wonderful friend, Quest Junkies UK, Patch, over there in chat. And get ready for today's Curse of Strahd. And welcome back. A huge thank you to our wonderful friend Patch from Quest Junkies UK. Boom! Do head on over and give them a follow. There's the link in chat. And you can enjoy all of the things that they are doing over there, including myself, Esmeralda, and Zenicus, Marin and Michael, playing in Patch's campaign in his homebrew world. It is fantastic. Tailmonger, long time no see. Good to see you, friend. Okay, now, yes you are, just getting started. Let us recap and then jump straight back in to this, our Curse of Strahd campaign. Last time we were started at Lake Baratok in the sanctuary and safety of the Wizard's Tower that has become the home of who everyone in chat will know as Van Richten. But we here know as Iamaris. I had to think about his name. It's like it's just Iamaris in my head. It's like, what's the guy's name? He's like, he's been on a book, been on a book or two recently. our good friend, by the way.
Van Richten's just his pen name.
Exactly.
Absolutely, yes. Iamaris, as we call him around these parts. Yes, Van Richten has taken this as his kind of hub of command headquarters here, and the
Of operation.
yes, indeed, the horse spy Maxine is here, having visited from Dragon Heist, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and there is also the daughter of Lady Wachter from Valaki, Stella, is tucked away in there somewhere, as well as the golems that lift the lift up and down. Raise the lift up and down.
And isn't an Aarakocra there too?
There is an Aarakocra there as well, and a Modron. Yep.
The whole party.
You're busting at the seams.
We've collected a party.
We're keeping all our friends in the same place.
Any
We
good
got bombed
D&D
or
campaign
screwed.
should. Yes, do collect your hangers-on, folks. I mean, I think Out of the Abyss was the most tailored to D&D parties campaign. Is you start with like 50 NPCs.
What, and you slowly lose them?
Yeah, as you deliver them back home or they get killed.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
happened.
more like
Every
D&D.
meat show's amazing.
That's more like D&D.
There are various options. There are various paths to be taken. Now, speaking of which, what paths did our friends take as they left the Wizard's Tower at Lake Baratok? They went into the Svalek Woods, their goal to head towards the Misty Manor House, tumbled down on top of the hill, looking down on the flooded river valley of the village of Berez. And they wanted to head to this manor house, Argon Vostholt, as it is named, to collect the last piece of the puzzle, the final item that was foretold to be in their future by Madame Ava and the Taroka reading that they received way back when, about 5 days ago. And, or months and months and months ago, whichever way you'd like to look at it. And we followed them through the woods as they, not very stealthily, tripped over things and banged into low-hanging branches and the like. But they were surprised on the road to see what they first thought to be a zombie shambling along the road. And then, as they rather unfortunately made themselves very well known to it turned and shouted to them in common that it would, I can't remember what the exact words were, but something along the lines of it would have its vengeance against them. Something, suitably, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like a lovely chap.
Yeah, very lovely chap. It was just shouting at them. But then he sprinted. Unfortunately, it was a 28 days later zombie. And he started sprinting towards Argon Vostholt as well. They leapt into action, Krieg swooping through the air. He attempted to grapple the beast, but he was flung aside as its strength was more than he was ready for. And they continued and did manage to catch up and started to battle it. But then, whoa, goodbye. Sorry, Colby. Come back. All is forgiven. I didn't mean to say you were battered aside like that. Okay. Welcome back, mates. Okay, now, as they managed to talk, the creature... No. Taking turns. This is a one-out, one-in policy.
We don't have one at a time.
It is.
They're too pure to have together. Okay. Stay there. Stay. Both of you. Okay. Now, as you managed to talk it down, unfortunately, mention was made that you were trying to destroy Strahd, which is not what they are after. And whilst they seemed to still be pleasant and willing to lead you up to Argynvostholt, they had an ulterior motive as they directed you through the main doors, the grand hall on the first floor, and round the back through the dining room to a chapel. A chapel to the Morning Lord, wherein other figures were seen to be kneeling in the mist that was spilling through broken panes of stained glass in the window frames. As you opened the door and entered in, they rose to greet you, and your guide, your shambling guide, denounced you as wanting to destroy Strahd, at which point they all attacked, and... Sorry, I'm just going to bring up my notes in case I forgot something, because I don't want to... Yes, they attacked you, and you nearly lost our dear Asara here, our Udadrow rogue, as they viciously laid into all of you. And there was the interesting revelation as they accused not only Xenicus, who was very clearly shapeshifting and changed into a werewolf, but also Asara of lycanthropy. What could that have been about? She is left unconscious on the floor, but our other friends are alive and relatively well, as they are victorious, having defeated the Revenants, for that is what they are, and exhausted though they may be, not mechanically speaking, they are here in the chapel of the Morning Lord, and that is where we rejoin them, as I jump over to Roll20 to do just that. By Strahd. Oop. And
Lovely
here.
peaceful music.
Isn't it? What's that? Whoa, look at that dynamic lighting. Sunburst of dynamic lighting. As we join our friends here, give the map a brief moment, if you will, my dear friends at home.
Even mine's taken a while.
And everyone else who I have never met. You too.
We're also friends, it's fine.
Yeah. Friendly, I hope. Okay, so yes, here they are in the chapel. Blurred. This is the mists roiling and twirling around in the chapel here. As will they pass? Will they be able to see their surroundings? You can just about make out the dining table. You can just about make out the altar with its carvings of cherubs bleeding tears of blood. As we discovered last time at the end of this combat.
While we wait for the map to load, then
Yes.
Xenicus will, as soon as combat's over, will rush to Asara and do two things.
Punch, kick, it's all in the mouth. Oh, sorry, no.
Yeah.
So that's twice.
There
That's
can
twice
be
today I've
only
quoted
one.
Parappa the Rapper. Sorry, I'm gonna stop it.
Pulls out the sword and screams, "There can be only one."
Noted.
Um,
Finish the deal.
he-
Hey,
well,
there we go.
He's
worth waiting for,
obviously
it's beautiful.
bleeding from the horrible combat that we just had, and
Yes.
as he puts his hand on Asara's shoulder, so the first thing he does as he puts his hand on, that blood curls up his arm, kind of goes over her, and it starts to heal her wounds. So fast.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, casting cure wounds.
Creepy.
It is creepy. 1d8. Where's my d8 gone? I literally don't have a d8.
Oh no, does that mean I get nothing?
Yeah, I think so. I must have put it in the wrong bag. Give me a second.
Roll 2d4s.
I
Yeah, I
get,
did, I
I
put it
get
in the wrong
inspiration for quoting Parappa the Rapper. Patch, I did it in Out of the Abyss
Oh.
earlier as well. Do I get 2?
No.
I'm very sorry. It was a d8 plus 2, and you get 4. It's 4 HP, so you
Lisa.
are conscious. But while he was doing that, Xenicus is gonna have a big old sniff.
Big old what, sorry?
Sniff.
Okay.
Am I while
Melt
you were
it.
doing that, or when I become conscious?
Before you came conscious, he is gonna
It would have
do a
been
smell check.
so much better.
Listen, smell check is my favorite check in D&D. Like every character that I make from now on has to have some reason to be able to make smell checks because it's just the best.
Okay, do give me a perception check with advantage.
And that's the best thing about being a werewolf. You get to have advantage on your smell checks. Oh, those are dire. Okay. That's a 7.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, I got a 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wow.
Not snake eyes?
Wow.
I smell like a meadow.
Smell like
Covered
dead
in
people.
blood.
Oh wait, that's all the dead people around us.
to be fair, it is a different kind of lycanthropy to what you're used to.
Okay.
I
She's
need
gonna
to
turn into an Aarakocra.
I need to check actually the fabulous Sly Flourish Mike Shea reviewed. Was it Mike Shea or was it Nerd not Nerdarchy, Nerd Immersion. I think it was the Nerd Immersion guy actually. He reviewed this incredible DM's Guild products, which is all about the different kinds of lycanthropy. And he said, if you want to run it in your game, it is the thing to have.
Nice.
And it might be useful later on in the year as well, so I might have to have a look at that. So,
Concerned.
So Sarah's awake.
welcome back, Azara.
Thanks, guys.
I like that that's exactly what Sarah says. And then she realizes that's not who she is, and she's like, thanks,
Whoa.
eh?"
Feel like I was possessed by a weird girl in Alabama. I don't know.
The weirdness and the geographical location are not linked, are they? Come on, be honest.
No, not at all. Well, I mean,
Just-
not to say that people in Alabama aren't weird, but I'm not originally from here, so my weirdness belongs to Florida, where people eat faces and
I mean,
can't
that's
control
that,
their COVID. So
Mhm.
I mean, weirdness and Florida go hand in hand, don't they?
Hey, as I like to say, everywhere has its share.
Mm.
Very true.
So, does Sarah say or do anything as she wakes up?
I am going to stand up, survey that all the enemies are dead, and be like, I feel like that's the third time I've done that. Just so mad at herself for being on the floor.
Like, the Ericus is gonna, like, pull some of their heads off just in case. Like, make sure that the head, so that they don't get, if they get back up again, at least they're headless.
Noted. So you broke up a lot there, Mary.
Sorry.
They are corpses, so it doesn't take a huge amount of effort now that the spirit has departed.
Ugh.
Give a moment to rest. Can I do some investigation of the chapel?
Say again, Esmeralda?
Oh, go ahead. I mean, once I think I saw that Sarah's up, I probably would want to look around the chapel a little bit, but if Sarah has something to say first, go for it.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Let me quickly set the scene for you once more.
We
The
are of one mind.
cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony, and a door set into the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. So there's a door just north of Krieg there. I think, yes. And then there's the two spiral staircases. Xenicus can see one of them. That's the spiral staircase. And then there's, just nearer to Krieg is where the door is. And at the east end of the chapel rests the stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas-relief and blood-tiered cherubs. Tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of coloured glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room.
I'm gonna go search the altar.
I'm going to be following and watching Sarah very carefully.
Noted.
I cast Detect Magic with my last spell slot.
Oof.
Also noted.
You didn't have to
Peter?
tell it was the last.
Do we hear any other noises immediately as we do this, or is it quiet?
I lost the middle part. What, or is it quiet? Sorry.
Do we hear any other noises at the moment that
No.
are?
No,
Okay.
that singing is not actually happening.
This is very
You're
nice,
usually
but
so
slightly
on point.
concerning.
Yeah, it's like you're so on point with soundscape that we're all like, are we actually hearing this singing? Like, it's
There's 20
some
monks
guy just-
outside the hallway chanting.
They're just like standing outside the window. It's like Christmas carols, but for Strahd.
It would be on point, right? It's like, yeah, if you walk up to the altar there and actually look up to the balcony, which is behind you, right? You can see where the U shape is of the outline. It's, towards the main doors and around the sides.
Oh,
And then you can actually you look up and there's just like spectral
Choir.
monks there singing.
It's
No.
the local choir.
If you notice, this is the same music that they have an instrumental version of when you're going through the wilds of Barovia. There is an actual theme throughout. Thank you, Sirenscape. This is Sirenscape's original Curse of Strahd stuff, everyone. Enjoy. And Patch and everyone, give me a shout if it's too loud.
Building up quite nicely. Waiting for whatever
Yeah.
epic thing you're going to say once it's built up fully.
Oh, there's nothing.
Thought we were waiting for the build.
Perception for searching the altar.
Investigation.
Thank you.
Yes, investigation, please.
Okay.
Maren, would you like my job? Would you like to switch places?
I forgot investigation was even a thing. I'm like, I can only think of perception right now.
No worries.
19.
It's a popular one to like own hour about which one to use. Maren, we do need you to do a one shot one day, please.
Yes.
All of you actually. I want to get DM'd by each and every one of you and give you the opportunity
DM'd by
for
me.
revenge. That's true.
That would be fun. We'll discuss. But in the meantime, yes, 27.
Okay.
I know the quarry the stone was from.
Look, we can see it. It's right there.
Patch, you already DM us. Okay. Now, you, I'm afraid, don't discover anything more than I've already told you.
We discovered very thoroughly.
Mm-hmm. It is
Okay.
really an altar.
Okay. Guys,
Got
it's
it.
definitely altar. Those are definitely blood tears.
Definitely the thunder.
The most altery of altars.
I want to see if I can find anything with this broken window, like
Please.
something snagged on glass or something.
Sure. Yeah, it's that
Pretty-
one in the southeast corner. It's Crick.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
Craig is gonna step
So close.
back to this back room where I can see like this dining table,
Yes, please.
and start trying to look around for anything that his detect magic picks up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a 6, so.
We're
You
rolling well.
Do you remember? And do you remember last time I told you that the chandelier is glowing faintly in that dining room?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, you do detect faint evocation magic from that.
Okay.
Evocation magic.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Is it from like each of the points of light, or just like the whole chandelier?
Yeah, the whole thing in general.
Okay.
But thankfully, there's no sense of magic from the life-size knight statues.
Yeah, that's what I
Good.
was a little more worried about.
I never trust statues in your universe, John.
In any game universe.
And there are, let me think. There are doors in that southwest corner. There's doors in the north wall. The ones you came through that were ajar. And...
Not doors.
No, just ajar. And also in the south wall as well. There's a bunch of doors out of that room.
Yeah.
Do feel free to dash off through any of them on your own. It's great. Two of our Out of the Abyss players dashed off on their own, and the other one caught up with them, just punched them. Said, "Don't do that again."
Well, in this campaign, we shoot our comrades with arrows when they run off.
So,
All right.
Yeah, okay.
It's like the opposite of trespassers will be shot.
Yes.
I can't get through the door.
Yeah.
I'm dragging myself over. I
Yeah, I
can't.
had to drag myself.
Yeah. Craig is
Asara-
gonna try to open this one on the south wall.
Asara,
Yeah, huh.
you do, like, going back to having a look at that window there, you do notice that it happened a long time ago. It's ancient,
Okay.
and there weren't any bits of fur or anything caught. But a good idea.
Is that the only stained glass window in there? Or are there other ones?
Say again, sorry.
Was it all stained glass in there?
No, the three at the front of the chapel next to the altar were stained glass. The others were regular.
What kind of imagery did they have?
Sorry, Marin. I don't know what's wrong with you today. I cannot understand you today. Sorry, say that again.
Sorry, maybe it's just my mic is.
No, it's me. I'm sure it's sorry. It's been a long
No,
day.
it's probably me. It's probably me. My mouth not working. No, I'm just wondering what's the
Stupid mouth.
imagery. Stupid mouth. It's having problems.
Very, very Lathander. So, like, sunbeams and rising suns and the
Okay.
like. Very, very on brand. Krieg, let me assist you in your door escapades.
Esmeralda just jumps over the table. Does not give a fuck.
Yeah, what's up? Cha.
Just roll over. Okay. There you are, sir. Everyone, let me bring you on over here as well. And do just stay there in
Whoa.
the doorway for a moment.
Craig opens the door and he says back to everyone, it's a dump out here.
It's not the maintenance.
I was like, why wasn't that working? I remember. Yeah, remember you did see from outside that this was the destroyed
This is the
part.
destroyed part.
Yeah, of the mansion.
Mm.
There we go, everyone. And let me describe what you're seeing there, sir. As you open up that door and peer through, you see...
Hello.
Oh, dreaded GM. Hello, my friend. I cannot wait to come visit your channel and play with you next week in your massive charity thing. Hello, everyone. Dag, welcome, mates. Good to see ya. Hey, Ingli, welcome. Good to have everyone here. Welcome in. We're just getting started, so good timing. Okay, now let me find what we need here. This is what we need. Now, as Krieg slowly opens the door, he observes the following. Rubble is strewn throughout this vast chamber, caused by the partial collapse of the rooms above it. On the pink marble floor, fallen chandeliers lie amid broken chairs and other furnishings. Thick webs stretch from wall to wall, and moving among them are, quote-unquote, too many giant spiders to count.
What?
Yes.
Okay, so when we say giant spider, actually do we mean like they are giant size, or like
And
just really big, like tarantula size?
Okay. Let me help with your imagining of the situation.
feel free not to.
Hi.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Giant spiders.
That's not horrific at all.
Nope.
They are not all at floor level, so some of them are higher up and scuttling around, and the place is completely choked with webs.
Not traveling completely. I do get not knowing
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so like Craig he'll say back to everyone, he's like, it's a dump out here. And then he'll kind of like poke his head out the door and like look up and see all the giant spiders
Yes.
and just very carefully pull himself back in the doorway. And he'll turn to everyone, say, Yeah, I'm okay with bugs, but let's not go through that doorway.
It's a silly place.
It is a silly, silly place.
So bugs, I trust your judgment.
If Craig is freaked out by the bugs in there, then we're all like, "Nah, that's fine, perfectly fine." Yeah.
Noted.
A resident
Noted.
bug expert's like, "Yeah, nah, fuck that. We're out."
Charlie has a good word for it then. So yes, do think 8-legged ponies.
I mean, I was wondering if they're large enough to ride, but
Oh, dear.
No, thank you.
Again, everyone, do join us for our Out of the Abyss campaign.
Feel free to close that door, John. Feel free to close that door.
It has been closed. I'm not going to fuss with it.
Okay, I'm gonna move my character so I don't see them all.
Yep.
right.
This
Okay.
other door over here.
To the west,
Yeah.
you would
the one
assume,
on.
and correctly so, that leads back to the main hallway.
Go up the north
Okay.
side, then.
Yep.
Across
Let's
from
go
where we
up.
came in.
Open. And do you remember they had those marble busts of various figures there?
Now, nothing outside piqued my detect magic, right?
Outside in that area with the spiders?
Spider Town, yeah.
I'm afraid not. No.
Okay. Don't say
it's the
afraid
best.
not, because I'm hoping.
No.
I was hoping that would be the case.
Every now and then, I do like to ask chat for help with clarifications on things. We have some very knowledgeable people in here. We have Patch, we have Charlie, and our good friends from Dreaded GM. Let me see if I can get their opinion on something. I'll quote once more. The giant spiders nest here, and they attack anyone who gets too close. Now, everyone, what do we think is too close?
2 feet, maybe.
Let's not leave the
centimeters.
building.
Hey, EDH, welcome, mate. You missed our holy music, patron saint of Phoenix Iwaki. Now, as you quickly back away and head to the north of the room.
Yes.
Okie doke. Sorry, excuse me. Juggling all the bits and bobs here.
I open it quietly, so as to not disturb the 10 spiders that are probably on that side of the door.
What? That would be lazy writing.
I'm sorry, the 10 revenants just napping in their coffins.
Don't be fooled. When I say lazy writing, I don't mean microbiologist writing. Sorry. Our friend and Dreaded GM's friend, Lazy Titan, has become a microbiologist. He's changed his username, and it was very confusing. No, I think he already was one in real life. But okay, so there you go. You open up that room there and spy what is beyond. Can you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Hey, Bolly.
That black man has far too many limbs for me.
What?
But
Say again, sorry?
I was thinking like Monty Python. No, like Monty Python. He still has at least 1 arm and 2 legs. I guess it's good.
He has 2 arms and 2 legs. But he's
I can't see the other arm.
He's not using them anymore. It's just like it's right at his side.
Oh, okay.
If you zoom
That's
right
a
in, you
good
get a better view. But
Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, he's got all his limbs.
Let me paint a picture beyond what you immediately seeing there. This kitchen, as that is what it is, coming off the dining room as you are, has been plundered. Its tables overturned. The floor is littered with rusted utensils and smashed crockery. Narrow windows flanking a hearth look out over a cemetery, as you can see through your lighting there. An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace. It rattles on its hook and bobs up and down, as though something's inside it.
Is there anything?
You want to check?
Do I Detect magic.
Just
don't.
scared for you to ask that.
You don't sense anything now.
Just saying, all the centuries that people have had to plot their revenge, not to go has been a neat freak.
Yeah, they didn't even tidy up after
impressive.
themselves. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, everyone, it's the return of the Death House music. Yay.
They could
Yay,
prepare
Death
for the
House.
revenge in a nice, neat house. They could have
Exactly.
done that. They've had, as you say, they've had centuries.
I assume I don't know anything about them. Okay, and I see this body on the floor.
You do. Actually, I think actually you
Or the
don't,
door closed.
because I think that
Okay.
that is supposed to be a curtain, but there's no dynamic lighting on it.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have
okay, well,
put one. There isn't
I
one.
have
On the
vision.
original. Roll 20. How dare you?
A Krieg rushes in.
Without Vanta.
Only things rushing.
Someone needs to take the role.
Indeed.
I'll come in
indeed.
with you. The back up if I need to.
Yeah, let me
What's
just
in the pot?
let me double check, Sarah, because not Sarah, sorry, Esmeralda, because I don't want to shortchange you of your kitchen experience.
Full experience, dead bodies and all.
Yes, there is a heavy curtain hanging there, which is that wiggly.
Okay.
We have a wiggly line, but nothing on the dynamic lighting layer.
Okay, well, do I smell it then? I mean, given the state of the body, I might. Even if I'm not Zeneca's.
Yeah, and Zeneca's definitely. Yeah, both of you get the scent. Yeah, you do the Will Smith. What's the Will Smith move? They're like dead guy. What is that? Bad Boys.
Oh,
Do the Bad Boys thing.
It's like the Will Smith thing. Dead guy.
What?
What?
Yeah.
They're saying it so casually,
His
it
name
doesn't
is-
like it didn't hit. Like,
Oh, you didn't say
the
the
Will
news?
Smith thing. Dead guy.
Sorry.
Catchphrase, obviously.
No.
Can I
You-
get some black?
Zenicus, you catch the scent of the iron tang of blood. Old, but not ancient by any means.
Old but not ancient.
No, a couple of days at most.
Ooh. Definitely convey that then if it's that recent.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
But it is out of sight.
Where is this thing that's
Listen.
like bobbling around?
It's in the fireplace, so immediately to your right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's gonna jump out and kill you.
Go get it. Catch
Well,
it.
how big is it?
It's just like a kind of
It's
half
like the
half a
pot.
half a witch's cauldron. To use the measurements
It's probably
of the
just like a
of the
rat or something.
location. Are you gonna go and have a look?
Put your head right in and have a look.
Uh, yeah, I think maybe Krieg would use. Does it have like a lid or is it?
No.
Okay.
Just peep in. Go ahead and peep.
Quote
Last
unquote,
time
yes,
we
and
peeked down a big
Careful.
hole,
open iron pot.
one person fell in and then the two of us fell in afterwards. So, just saying.
It's not very deep.
You might get peep eye.
Okay, I'm ready to grab around his waist. He falls into the pot.
Let's very gingerly look into this pot.
Okay, so the redhead of the group leans forward and sorry, gingerly, right? No, very Krieg slowly edges forward and leans over the pot, jangles and rattles on its hook once more, causing you to pause and pull back momentarily before again slowly craning forward, and as your beak and eyes crest over the edge, a little bat comes flying out, which I cannot do a bat noise, sorry,
Oh.
and comes whooshing up out of the pot, causing you to jump back. But you are half expecting it as just a local little pest, and it fritters up and out.
The friends.
Actually, comes bustling out and through the door, and then disappears off through the ajar doors back towards the main hallway.
Krieg stands very straight up, like stark still for a second, looks at Esmeralda and says, "Yeah, I'm fine."
In a
I
very
never
not
doubted
fine
it.
way.
Okay.
I wonder if I got in that pot though.
So, behind a heavy curtain in the northeast corner,
All in my nose.
there is a smell,
Wow, that's
a certain odor.
a mess.
So, Esmeralda, as you creep forward, Slightly spoiled by
back
our
the
lack of
curtain.
dynamic lighting here. You slowly draw the curtain aside, and you do see a face-down, prone body with congealed blood, dark and thick, not fresh, pooled around the corpse. And the other things that you can see in there: tattered brown drapes covering the windows in the circular room, and a heavy curtain across the archway to the south. Strewn about on the floor is the wreckage of half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture. They look like servants' cots.
Tell about this
Is any
person on the
magic
floor.
detected?
I'm afraid not, Crick, not yet.
How did this person die?
Do you want to roll them over and investigate?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll investigate.
I'm just trying to.
Oof.
I'm trying to remember if you've
Well.
seen this person or not. I don't think you have. So yeah, you roll over the body, and it is a kind of early to mid-20s male in current Barovian fashions, such as they are.
Risk fashion or
The lucky fashion.
Lucky
It's
fashion?
not that specific.
Worth a try. Worth a try.
Rich
Crick.
person.
That was
fashion.
Crick, are you? They are nice clothes. Yes, they are very nice clothes.
Okay.
Crick, are you peering over the shoulder as Esmeralda kneels down by the corpse?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I feel such an inexplicable hate.
You have definitely seen this person before. The last time you saw them, they were magically appearing outside a burgomaster's house and flying off until a little later on. You, Lady Vanta, he yells into the ether as she's not here right now. Or was it you, Xenicus? I can't remember who did it.
No,
Actually,
I was going to
was
do it, but
Santa.
Right, it was,
she
was it?
decided
Yes.
to do it in the end. I was
Yes.
going
Yeah.
to, but he took it.
This is the Burgomaster of Valaki's son. The one that was responsible for breaking Stella Wakta's mind and convincing her that she was little Kitty. And source of your hatred. Hatred enough to use an assassin's mirror and ask it to find the boy wherever he was skulking, wherever he was hidden away, and murder him. Now, Craig, actually, I probably should
Give him
check.
a kick. Give him a
Because
kick.
there's nothing in the room as written, but as written, this boy is not here. So, let me...
Give him a kick. Give him a kick.
Well, while you're doing that,
Very dead.
definitely,
Not enough.
yeah. Krieg would definitely give him a swift kick in the head.
Wow.
You know this man? What are you doing? Who is this?
This is the Burgomaster's son.
Oh.
He's responsible for what happened to Stella.
Oh, well, in that case.
Esmeralda kicks
Wholesome
him.
concept.
In that case,
That's fine. Let me help you.
Wow.
No.
Now we're all just stomping on this corpse in this tower room.
Yeah, sorry, you're walking
all
like,
around
what
him.
the hell's is going on?
Guys, look what we found.
It's like, I've seen some
then
shit
like, oh,
I've seen
runs
some
over
shit
and
in
helps.
Menzo Baranzan, but wow.
pretty sure that's a JoJo meme where it's like there's all those people kicking the body and it goes like runs over and helps.
It's like with the traffic cop in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah.
Sorry, old movie.
I suppose it is old, isn't it?
Pretty, yeah.
Emma wouldn't have been born yet.
No.
No, she definitely wouldn't.
Let's see here.
Well, I'm totally pleased that the mirror clearly worked.
I mean, it's
Worth it.
It is.
Okay.
See, you think John's gonna give you something nice to find, but really the corpse is a mimic, and now you have no foot.
Oh
If
god.
also just no one, we're fine.
I did my mimic. I did my mimic in Candlekeep. I'm okay. I'm done for a while.
That's good. That's good. A mimic taking of a corpse is horrible. Like, are you okay?
That would be something. It is not a mimic, he said dramatically, matching the music. But Greg, you do sense the presence of some magic, and as you kind of turf through one of the beds, which looks like it has been recently dragged into some semblance of usability and slept upon briefly, you do discover underneath some of the covers a rather battered and hodgepodge together spellbook. Victor's spellbook. And having a quick flick through it, you see that it contains the incantations and necessary writings for Animate Dead, Blight, Cloud Kill, Dark Vision, Glyph of Warding, which you avoided on the door to his room, Levitate, Remove Curse, and Thunderwave.
Remove curse. He could have helped her, but he just chose not to. What a dick.
It's actually a quality spell book, but I guess not as shoddy as the journal he had before. I'm hoping it's usable.
I mean, we
Craig
do have a
will
wizard
kind of-
in the party.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no wizards, I'm afraid.
What? Yeah, we do. Esmeralda looking sad.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, I was just thinking. I was just focused on the Blade Singer so much. But
Yeah.
I forgot that's
exactly.
what
It's not the most wizardy sort of classic wizard.
Yeah.
Esmeralda is so badass. It's just like he's like, oh yeah.
Wait, wizards are badass?
Moving on
Not the
now.
dramaturgy was.
Because you.
You know what I mean? She's so like
Forever tunnel.
frontline combat badass that I was.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Excuse me.
I've got my way.
So is this a book I can
Well,
actually use? Or
You might be able to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Craig will thumb through it a little bit and like he'll kind of turn it in a couple of ways, and he'll kind of make a joke that because he's not a wizard, so he doesn't really understand the significance of it.
Yeah.
He's like, well, this looks like might be helpful, but jokes on y'all, I can't read, and he'll just toss the book at Esmeralda.
I saw the journal that he wrote back in Valaki, so I don't have any high hopes for it, but at least through it, if I see anything useful, that would be great. I'd like to have more spells.
You're going to become the most evil spellcaster. Resurrect Dead, Cloud Kill, you know, the fun
I mean,
spells.
thematically
All the good
speaking.
All the good stuff. Michael,
I'm sure it's fine.
Patch and I are talking about a different wizard.
Okay.
All right. Oh, rude. Okay, now it is a dead end. There are only the windows looking out onto the tufty grass.
This is the weirdest, like, home share I've ever heard of. Like, 3 revenants and an evil wizard
He was
and
seemed
some
to be,
giant spiders.
he seemed to be hiding in here.
Actually, I have a question before we finish that room. Is there any other doors out here, like to
Oh,
that
actually,
balcony or whatever?
sorry. There is there's a door right next to Esmeralda. That's sorry, my bad.
Oh, okay. It's like,
In the
is this
room
where I'm
there?
standing? Is this a
Or-
window or is this a door?
If there's a door right where I'm standing, I don't actually see it.
Yeah, it's not.
It's off my
It's
vision.
hidden behind the barrier. I'm afraid.
Okay.
It's right there next to you.
Can I
in,
open
in the
it?
corner of the room. I believe so. Yes. It is not locked. There you go. Just gonna stick that outside. Boop.
Oh,
Oh,
let's staircase down to outside then.
Yeah, there's a little staircase down to like the level, the same level as the steps that led up to the entrance hall at the front of the
I
building.
have no idea where I've gone.
I'm back.
There I am.
Oh,
And-
hello.
I was pushing the up button and my computer was lagging, and then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, you push that 20 times this way. And I'm next to Krieg and Esmeralda. I'm like, whoa.
And you can see, Krieg, as you make your way down to the bottom there, there is a iron gate. There's an iron gate which is chained shut in this 10-foot archway. Closes off the whole space of the archway.
That seems silly.
It's not a very good gate, is it? Can't even get through it.
And there are stairways and doorways leading to the east and west.
I guess we can continue to the west.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay. You gonna make your way over that way? Is everyone sticking together?
Yep.
Noted.
Yes, big yes on that.
I'm gonna
Yes.
let me open this door for you before I bring our fine friends back home over your direction. If I can grab it, come here. There you go. And sorry, everyone.
Oh.
The dynamic lighting and the layer that I need to do this with, zoop, are on different parts of the overlay. Did that work? Yes, there you go. Okay, so all of you make your way into this opposite turret room on the other side, and you find yourselves in a parlor. Now, this is where I'm truly juggling everything, because like Sirenscape have outdone themselves with this one, and there is like a sound set for every room. Pretty much. Where are we at? Yeah. Okay. So, you make your way through that doorway and back into the strange, almost kind of warmth of the interior. You know, that cold, clammy mist was coming through those iron bars of that gate there. And you make your way back inside, almost thankfully, as you get away and close that door behind you, shutting Asara and Xenika's out. No, everyone's...
Shall not pass.
And as you make your way into the room here, you see tattered velvet drapes covering tall, slender windows that encircle this parlour. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie in disarray, as you can see. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colourful birds flying beneath white clouds. More metallic dragons. Do you remember the statue outside was of a silver dragon? But nothing else.
Unexpected would be pleasant. Are there any like chests and drawers in here, or?
No, it's all just falling to pieces. Nothing, I'm afraid.
Yes, remnants don't really have tea parties.
Indeed.
Yeah, I guess they really don't have a need for much.
Just revenge.
But revenge is best
Best
served
served cold.
Served cold
There we
with
go.
tea.
The cold of the grave.
With a touch of lemon.
Now, there are doors to the south there. Xenicus, you can see those.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm on them.
Crick, like, no, I got it.
Shoulder each other.
Yeah, he like
No,
kind
it's
of shoves. Yeah,
He swoops up and over you like friggin' Falcon and Bucky fighting over doing something. Okay.
Oh
Here
god,
you
are
are.
we fucking okay? Jesus.
No.
We're not brooding enough.
No, yeah, there's staring montages. As you make your way into this square room, you see, just a moment there, Krieg, please. You see the interior as the door is opened up and you step inside. This wood-panelled den has been ransacked, its furnishings tossed about, and a cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between two narrow windows. standing upright against the north wall, as you can see, is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into its lid. Now,
I'm gonna go as far away from the sarcophagus as possible.
well, just a moment, please. If you could go, Craig, if you could go back to your left one and Asara to above one, please, as you both stepped there briefly. Thank you. Now, as you both are moving through the room, and you step there, there is a rush of wind and fire as fire erupts in the dead hearth and assumes a draconic form. It hisses and crackles and unfurls smoky wings. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh,
You lied to us, John.
Never.
You don't want to fight this. Well, that's a 6.
I don't know where everyone else is at, but I have 4 HP.
Yeah.
I'm scared and over here and not going closer.
Okay,
Well,
6 for
it's right next to me,
Esmeralda.
Is it? It's not from the sarcophagus?
No, it's from the fireplace. It's a living, flaming dragon.
I made a grave error.
There you go. Oh no, it's Grig. Curses.
How long has it been since we killed the revenants?
Like
And multiples of
30 minutes.
excellent.
would my detect magic have caught this thing?
No, it just burst into being. It wasn't invisible or anything. I mean, as it burst, your senses were drenched as like there was the sudden light of the flames, the heat of the fire, and also the magic burst that came out from it appearing. But it was not there to start with. Zenicus, what's your
Gotcha.
initiative there, mate?
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Sort of my HP.
No worries. Nice. Wait. Give me. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to say, give me that thing, but sorry, I don't need it. Okay, so we have our initiative here. Let me get this organized in descending order. So, Asara, what do you do?
Run.
Okay, please. You're gonna go over to the corner. Just over that way. Okay.
If he hasn't attacked us, do I need to take disengage?
It's up to you.
Hold on, let me. Death again.
I mean, if you're just going to run away, why not?
True.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
not been aggressive yet. That's fair.
I'm gonna disengage and just scoot back here to the corner. And as a bonus action, I will give myself steady aim so that next time I have advantage.
Noted. Okay, so yes, you draw your bow, notch an arrow, and stand ready as we come around to Krieg. What do you do?
Okay. Oh boy.
Zenicus, you're next.
Hasn't done anything aggressive
So, yeah, you know what? Let's try and
Zenicus is back here being the piece. Easy, easy.
yet. Yep. It's whoa, whoa.
let's try and take a swing at it with the sword, the short sword.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah, that's right. I guess it hasn't been like outwardly antagonistic.
Let's go. Make a decision.
I'm going to move back into the corner of the room, upper corner.
Okay. So yeah, Krieg steps away. It does not attack him as he moves away. Zenicus.
I am going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Jukes up.
Shields up. Shield. One jukes up and shields up the other arm.
Noted. Noted. Okay. Now, before Esmeralda goes, because she's too slow, the
It kills us all.
the fiery dragon takes its turn and hisses and addresses all of you. My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost. And with that, the living fire burns out and disappears.
So mean.
I'm guessing that could
Well,
have
that
gone
was-
really badly.
Yeah? Craig?
Like, as soon as you say it, I could take a swing, but like, I just thought bees everywhere.
Yeah, everyone's faces are pretty great.
It was really funny because Marin was like this.
Yeah.
So, hear no evil, Craig. See no evil, Craig.
That was strange.
Yes.
And
Some
cryptic.
the crackling that you can hear. There's still some like remnants of little bits of flame and things on some little bits of timber and charcoal that were in the fire still blazing because it was clearly very real fire and very, very hot. So, Zenekas, you were saying?
Oh, sorry. No, I was reading what TM Charlie mentioned about how you don't actually get your reactions until your first turn. Didn't know that. That's cool.
That is true. That is true. Yes.
In terms of us moving away from the fire, because we're worried about taking opportunity attacks, but it wouldn't have had any yet.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I told you. What I told you about having wise folk in chat.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Charlie. So
Well,
there is a sarcophagus.
yeah,
There
it's just like
Let's open it up!
and just like
That's
shaking
for
his
the
head,
body!
shaking his head.
There are doors. There are doors
Okay,
in
I'm
the
ready for you guys
southwest
to open it up now.
southwest corner.
I've moved myself to the furthest corner.
Any magic detected on the sarcophagus?
Craig's just crying in the corner. I think we should see magic now. I don't
There's no
understand.
magic in this house.
That was the chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of rotted divans, some broken chairs, overturned ottomans, smashed oil lamps around.
I just heard vans. Like just some broken vans, like broken down, just crashed in here. Bad alternator.
Hey, everyone, Charlie's praising you in chat here for not doing the rash thing.
Aw. Yay.
Well done.
With badly honed survival instincts.
Everyone gets bonus XP, but we're not, even though we're doing milestone.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zenekas, after you.
I am going to ignore the door, the sarcophagus, and go for the door.
Wrong
That's
way
really
around.
Holly, doesn't it?
Esmeralda.
But there's one more room.
I'll come with you. Yeah.
Just a big
I
black
think we
square.
should let the
there.
dead ones
There's a
lie,
big black
given where we
square on
are.
the map. I want to know what the black square on the map is.
Rhyme of the Frost Maiden
Oh,
would have
Stuart.
gone very differently if we'd had a map like this, because they had a secret room in the middle of their thing where there was a whole alchemical laboratory where Tuln was created.
Oh wow.
Anyway, sorry. Because the guy that was working there, the creepy guy that was working in the bar in Goodmead that created Tuln, was the co-worker of the evil one that you guys defeated in that one shot up in the mountains.
It's my creator, as I recall.
Yes, yeah, not Esmeralda's,
Oh, oh,
but
No, no.
different.
Not
A
Esmeralda.
very lovely,
Creepy.
lovely character's creator.
So charming.
He's lovely.
Okay,
Lovely, sweet, calming.
so Asara, it's up to you to go and open the sarcophagus.
Say no.
No,
Asara.
I can't. No.
Aw.
Well, it will go unopened because it actually cannot be me.
Okay.
All it will take is for literally a rock to fall out of there, and I will be unconscious again. So
Noted. You open the door and it goes back into the main foyer.
Just a second. Check
As you're
something.
well aware.
As Krieg is the last to leave the room, he'll like turn at the sarcophagus and do one of these.
Get back out of the room slowly.
The implacable queen's face is just regarding you in return.
Head towards the big black square on the map.
Okay. So yes, you make your way
This
through
very room.
past those stone busts. Let me give you a proper.
Are any of them watching us?
Or even the abbot. Just rows of abbots.
I don't think that the eyes following you effect doesn't work with stonework, does it? It's only
It's
paintings.
a painting
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, it's painting.
But yeah, there are these.
But again, this is your universe. You want them to follow us, I'm sure they will.
It's a magical world.
These are marble
Tahiti.
pedestals with alabaster busts of handsome men on the top. The fourth one was broken as it's been knocked over.
He was the ugly one.
He was not. He was gorgeous.
I mean, it's really subjective, isn't it?
True.
Like, those ones might have been really handsome, but that one, like, it's alright.
So, Esmeralda, do the honors.
Well, no, I don't like that music.
I just happy door opening music. It's very.
Don't open the door until the next
Comforting.
music comes on.
I'm on the map, ready to move the dynamic lighting. was not me. Sirenscape is reading the room. Esmeralda?
Yes. I'm at the door. Oh,
Oh.
sorry. I think I had to move.
Oh no, I thought I was asking if you're opening or not. I assumed yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
Oh,
that
right.
looks like wine.
Some apparently they don't clean up, but they do have a very clean and well kept wine cellar.
Now,
The only part that is well kept. Makes sense.
you step inside this last room that you have not explored and discover, if I can
It's a dirty
find
barrel.
it. Where is it hiding? Where are you hiding?
There
There it is.
are 60 dead bodies in here.
Okay, everyone stop there for a second. So as you open and look within, you see 5 barrels lying in wooden braces along the walls of this dark, mouldy storage room. Now, how are you entering the room? You're just striding in, as you have on Roll20?
Probably.
Hello? Hello? Anybody
mean,
there?
Presumably somewhat cautiously. I'm assuming it's not very well lit.
You hear a delicate cough. a male sounding voice from behind the barrels in the back of the room.
Sorry,
Hello?
is someone there?
Is that another house sharing guest?
Hello? Who is it?
Maxine?
Maxine would not be able to hide back there.
He's a master of
accent.
spies. You don't
Although-
know that for sure.
Although
Yeah, exactly.
fair
Very
comment.
stealthy.
Fair comment. The accent is very similar.
We're
Oop.
visitors here. Oh, we see them now?
Yes, they drag themselves forward. They're lying prone on the floor. They were behind that final barrel there in the corner. And they drag themselves out of hiding, clutching at their side. And they look up towards you almost pleadingly. Hello. Please. My name is Savid. I am from the village near Valaki. Please, if you can help me get back to my friends.
What happened to you? Should go over and perhaps support him to get up if he needs the help.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, you just walk over to him, and
I mean, I'll offer my hand and only if he takes it, I guess.
he does, also cautiously and almost nervously. And you see he looks very similar to Asara when not disguised. You are disguised
Oh,
at the moment.
I thought
Asara.
you meant almost dead.
Oh,
Well,
I was
that-
like,
That too. How many HP, Sarah?
I have 4.
He looks exactly like a Sarah.
Or me.
In the module,
Wow, Sarah.
he has 4 HP. Hey, Saitoran, how you doing? Torn.
Precious child.
Welcome.
I need to be
Okay.
limping more, I think. I need to be coughing and limping more and play this up.
It's
'Cause
4 HP for an NPC is much worse than for a PC.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you get death saves. NPCs don't.
He takes your hand, Esmeralda, and painfully rises up. My thanks. I was out searching for a young girl from our Vistani friends at our village. Her name's Arabelle. Have you seen any sign of her or any news of her? I was out looking for her when I was attacked by strange vegetation creatures. I do not know how to describe it.
it looks like.
Arabelle's been returned to the village.
Yeah,
She's
we-
safe.
Thanks the gods. That is wonderful news. Please, if you can also help me return, that would be very much appreciated.
You walk?
Just about.
Oh, well,
But
you can do.
I'm afraid to go into the woods alone. Those creatures will still
What?
be out there. Strange, animated plants.
animated plants.
Yes, collections of twigs and branches, but all moving together in almost a person-like shape. Scratching and stabbing, and I was forced to hide in here and escape, which I did barely with my life.
Just want to
Come
confirm.
across these? Oh, go ahead.
I was like, you didn't notice the evil wizard or the revenants in here.
I have not seen no sign of anything. I crawled in here, and I've been hiding ever since. I heard noises before. I assumed that was all of you.
Yeah.
Mm.
This place is
How
full
long
of
have you been here for?
strange noises. Oof, how long ago was Arabelle? It's been like
I
three or 4 days.
What have you
I
been
mean-
eating?
minimum.
It's wine the whole time.
No,
He's
it's-
not actually
wine.
sick, he's just drunk off his
Like,
marker.
It's so old it comes out like a sludge, so he just eats it like a custard.
Oh god, that's
No,
so
no.
Ugh.
It is long gone. The wine in the barrels turned to vinegar and
Wine
evaporated
sludge.
long ago.
Oh.
But emblazoned on the sides are the name of the winery, Wizard of Wines, and the Champagne de la Stomp, which you have heard of before. I think you've actually tasted before as well.
Ah, yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yes, I am an accountant friend bought you some for you, I believe. But he's like, yes, are you recently here? Do you know of this place?
Very recent.
Nah,
Not me.
nah.
Not me.
You put it in the sound set, so it's your fault.
No, this is official. This is official Soundscape.
It's gay.
Still your fault.
I
Still
did-
your fault.
I didn't turn it off, I guess.
Awoke.
But like we've been here like 40 minutes or so.
In Barovia?
No, here.
You,
Just in here.
you made very swift
Not
time
here.
from the
Why
borders.
is it so cloudy all the time?
Oh
no,
we've been here for
I have seen
a week or so.
Many-
10 day.
many groups such as yourselves. Unfortunately, most of them have perished, or I have never seen sign of them again.
Well, we made friends with your. Actually, the Vistani. What's the term for a group of Vistani?
Standing.
Oh, as in like not like a tribe.
Drow,
or a
you mean?
clan or a
Caravan?
Caravan.
The family group, or the group up on the hill.
We made friends with them. We are the one that brought Arabelle back home.
Then you have our thanks too. She is a delight, and good to have around. And
Yeah.
it's so nice to hear female laughter. Do you know much of this place?
I'm just like,
I have been here in Barovia some 400 years.
400.
Yes, I'm
Any
about
tips or tricks?
middle-aged. I'm
It's
Your top 10 tips, go.
be,
top 10 tips.
be local.
I mean, that comes with time, though, doesn't it?
don't spirit away the object of Strahd's affections.
Okay, that's where we fucked up.
No, he
I knew
doesn't. He
there
doesn't.
was
He doesn't say
yeah.
that. He doesn't say
Yeah.
that.
I knew there was
That's where
something.
God, there was that one thing, wasn't there?
You're doing so well.
Oh yeah, that's it.
He's like, and he looks around, and like I said, there are many strange noises in this place. This, my fellow drow and our Vistani friends usually avoid this place. And he looks concerned out, like nervously out the door. It is believed that the ghost of a dragon haunts this place.
Ghost of a dragon.
Well,
moments
I'm
ago.
inclined to believe that.
Yes.
Wouldn't happen to know where it resides.
Well, this was his home. His name was Arginvost. And Arvinvost Holt was his manor. He was a silver dragon that likes to assume human forms.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was just like, how did he live in here? Just like squeeze
Yeah,
it
I'm
through
sitting
the
here
door.
going,
He just lived in the main hall, couldn't
Dragon,
actually
like-
leave. They built the thing around him.
There are several of his preferred guises displayed in the hall.
Hmm,
Although I
that's
saw
interesting.
was one of them ugly?
No, not at all. They were all gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous.
But no, when he was in his human guise, he led a group of knights from this place called the Order of the Silver Dragon.
Met them.
Surely not. They are long gone. Fallen
Now they are,
to Strahd's minions.
for a while.
I know not what you speak, but they used to give shelter here to refugees that came into the valley to escape Strahd's army. And Strahd's soldiers slew the dragon and destroyed the knightly order and ransacked the mansion. It is an abandoned place, except perhaps the echo of the Silver Dragon.
I think we're looking for that echo.
Really? I beg you to be cautious. Be very careful. There are a great many dangers in all parts of Barovia, but certainly in unexplored, haunted places such as this.
Indeed.
Like, we need to have a
Chill.
look around. If you want to come with us, do you want to wait here or do you want to stick with us?
I dare not be alone anymore. The four of you look like you can just about handle yourselves.
All kind of falling over and covered in blood.
Yeah,
like,
I just looked down at myself.
like missing a leg and stuff. Like,
Hey, don't judge.
Wrong campaign.
No, I actually am missing a leg.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, that was it. Yeah, well, you're welcome to come with us, and if you know any more about this place as we go
If
around.
anything you can tell us would be helpful.
Like I say, we do not come into this place except in panicked danger like I was. I'm afraid I cannot give you any information about what lies ahead. But let us move together if you are hell's-bent on looking around. Let's give a nice
I'm
close
here
up on this
On
fine fucking
purpose.
Hello.
Hello. Looks, it doesn't look too bad.
That's
Doesn't look
cool,
too bad.
actually. The ones are all below his neck.
Oh yeah, all neck. Yeah, it's all neck there.
Collar just complete
He
mess.
has such a long neck.
He's actually a giraffe. A small one.
Asara, no reaction.
We've seen lots of drow around here, so I just take him as another person
Have you?
because we've seen a ton.
I mean, you saw.
Well,
You saw
yeah,
the ones
that
at
the
the
whole
village. But that's all.
village
Yeah.
and
You saw. There was two there, that you saw guarding the doorway into the hill.
we saw all the drow. I don't know. Should it surprise me? It doesn't surprise me that
Mhm.
there are drow outside of the one village.
And sorry,
So.
I didn't hear your answer before. You are disguised at the moment, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone. So for those of you that are new to us here, who came on with the raid and stuff, Asara's true form is visible here in the character art by our wonderful friend Emma. Michael, if you do the honors in chat, as seen here, the wonderful Asara Bell, also known as
Zezura.
Zezura. Yes.
A cool
But
name.
not called that by many.
Not indeed. I think Vanta is Vanta the only one that's heard that name? Properly.
I think
You mentioned it once.
well, no, I did
Didn't you?
say when I took out my hat pin and I
Yes.
put it in Krieg's feathers and I said, "Hi, I'm Zezura," to like very purposefully to freak out Xenicus.
Yes. Okay.
But
so
I don't know if anyone believed me or if everyone thought it was a joke, so they might not know that that's my real name.
Yeah, it was just like, hey, I'm Steve, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
taking the piss.
That would have been stranger.
They're like 1,000 Zezuras in the Underdark. It's like Mary.
Yeah, it's like,
or
yeah.
Rebecca or Emily.
The
Why you change your name? This is so common, the name.
so yeah, that is what she really looks like, but she is permanently disguised as this figure, as her token depicts. Sorry, just a moment. Ta-da. So she does not appear. She appears as an elf, but not as a drow. So the other one does not react.
Dun, 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 dun.
So I will leave them there, but they are with you. I should not drag them around all over the place. Xenicus is already gone.
Cool.
Yeah.
See you.
He's waiting at the stairs.
Okay.
The only other place is up, unless we want to go visit spiders.
The only way is up. Or into
And
the
we
grave.
will
Or into
get
the
that.
graveyard.
I asked, was there a door from the
Yeah.
kitchen?
No, there was a door from the chapel. I said.
From the chapel.
Yeah.
I remember inside there. See it from upstairs.
Okay.
We can see.
John, real quick.
Yeah, mate.
Craig is gonna poke his head back into the sarcophagus room.
Yes.
God damn it.
Do
I
it.
love Craig so much.
Do it.
Look at the queen,
Yes.
at the face on the sarcophagus, because he's worried that maybe it has something to do with the prophecy, like with the story surrounding Strahd.
Okay.
I'm
And-
too pleased at you looking at this sarcophagus. Makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Is the queen's face that
I don't think
that's-
Krieg wouldn't know. It doesn't look anything like Tatiana or oh god, Irina. So there isn't a resemblance there. No. I don't think Krieg wouldn't know, but I think Xenicus and Esmeralda are travelled enough to recognize this as Mulan heritage.
Mulan.
So it's full on Egyptian.
I see.
Because
Okay.
that is an area over by the Sea of Fallen Stars, which you may
Mhm.
get to see more of in the future. Which was there was an ancient race that used portals to travel to a distant world by the name of Earth, and they brought people from this strange, far away place, from lands called Egypt and Greece, and brought them back to populate this area of the coast around the Sea of Fallen Stars. And the descendants of those people carry on their traditions, and that is why the Egyptian pantheon is in Faerun.
Oh,
And everyone, you may join us on Tuesdays for our Snout of Ongar campaign, where you can see a paladin of Bastet, one of the Egyptian gods, and see me putting on my Bastet face.
Yeah. Not as cool as Thoth, though.
Thoth is also in effect, but not online. That's in our offline Eberron game.
Secret.
But yes, that's why the Egyptian pantheon exists.
That's
in
cool.
law, the descendants of the Greeks and Egyptians, and carrying on their cultures and traditions, are still living over there on the edge of the Sea of Fallen Stars. As I said, maybe more to come on that particular geographical region in the future.
well then Craig is gonna leave it alone. He's gonna go back to the stairs.
Damn it! Curses.
No, that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid.
Okay.
Snaps for Colby.
So, you make your way up the stairs. Now, if you'll all gather at the top of the stairs, or partway up the stairs, they're in a nice little 2x2 group there. I can swiftly
All chandeliers fall and you come overhead.
transport you. Actually, I think there's a tapestry there, isn't there? I should.
There is wiggly line. Or maybe it's just a curtain.
Yes.
Do we smell any more dead bodies?
No, the dining. You know the dining room is beyond that. You can see it. You can see
very
it in
flat dead body. I
exploration
don't
mode.
judge.
The dragon foyer. Yes, you see the tapestry hanging there. A faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor, and the drow who is now with you, whose name I forget. Sorry, drow. Savid, thank you.
Savid.
Yes. Savid points out that this is one of Argonvost's forms.
See.
To you. And then there's the chandeliers of wrought iron that are sculpted to look like giant, monstrous black spiders, which is a choice.
Nice choice.
Indeed. Okay, let me zoom out so I can teleport you to where you need to be. Ooh, even more. Even more. Oh, God, no, too much. Sorry. Too much. Overcompensate. Okay, this will work. So bear with me, everyone, as I quickly do this. Boop.
Oh, where are we going?
Yeah. Oh,
On the
so
second
much
floor.
cleaner.
Welcome. So that's open behind you. That's just the hallway behind you. And you can see, you come up onto that landing with the tapestry hanging down, and then the steps go up to the north and south onto the surrounding walkway that goes around the top of that open space to the foyer below.
I mean, south here be spiders, so let's go north.
Yes, as
Yes.
Krieg saw that area was open to the floors above as well, so they would still, yes, be
Then
connected.
definitely.
Faster
Not
is the
that.
word we're looking for.
Ooh.
I mean, there are other rooms down there, but yeah. Please.
Yeah, it's fine with spiders.
Hey, those of you not familiar with Roll20, these are the joys of dynamic lighting. We are seeing the sum total of everything that they can see, but they only see what each player can see, their own individual views. It's fun. So, where are you headed?
Think anything? Any movement?
Give me a perception check.
I will. Natural one.
Perception.
I'm too focused on the spiders.
Perception. Oh, that's a nice.
Delator Gaming, we are pretty far in. They are 7th level. Right, everyone? Not Esmeralda.
Yes, we're 7th level.
Yes, they're 7th level, starting at level 1, so they are pretty far in. They're about to get the final item from their Taroka reading and confront Strahd himself.
Dun 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 dun.
But there may be something beyond that. Stay
Oh,
tuned.
don't say that. Oh, that part, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like. I was like, what? What?
I'm going full on
It's always a bigger fish.
mythic Odysseys of Theros, where it has the mythic formula. You take him to 0 HP and he comes back stronger.
Yeah. Watch my monster grow!
Trust me, I am never going to do that. That sounds horrific.
move rooms real quick, guys. So give us just a second.
Brad, no worries. Brad, there are all kinds of discords and groups on Reddit and stuff of people who are looking for groups to play and players to play in their games. So if you have a scout about, we don't have one on our Discord, but which is the Discord I've seen where they have the looking for players section? I can't remember. Yeah, exactly. On Roll22, there is the chance to look for games. Thank you, Dilitor. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on there. I hope you find a game soon. It's a lot of fun.
I think Asara is still level 6.
Stephanie!
Huzzah!
Stephanie!
I think Vanta is as well, but she has been away.
That
makes sense.
Reuniting with lost loves. Oh. Lost is a bit a little tragic, epic.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just opened up my campaign. I was like, "Are we all level 7? I wonder." No, we're not.
By the way, you two get sneaky clues as we're all sat in the wrong places here at the moment. Do excuse us, folks, as two players are slightly lost in the depths of Arden Lost Halt.
Yay, I'm the DM. Okay, so the party get 15,000 platinum pieces.
I shoot you. With an arrow, Sarah.
I die under the collapse of 50,000 pieces of platinum falling on me at the same time. Thanks.
Zenicus,
terrible DM.
Zenicus, your character is matching your Pikachu form here. You got your Juman Volta going on there.
Exactly. Look, it all works.
Okay.
Sorry, did I hear anything with my 19?
19, that's pretty good. No, you sure that wasn't smelling? I was listening.
Nope. Which I also have advantage on. So ha ha ha.
That's true. That is true. I mean,
good voice, good senses.
There've been all kinds of strange kind of rustlings and shiftings, some of which could be attributed to the massive spiders. Yeah, but it's not all in that direction. I mean, there's just stuff shifting around.
I love like 4 or 5 different groups of people here who didn't have a clue anyone else was here.
Right?
It's like
a group of giant spiders. There's 3 revenants in the chapel. There's an evil wizard in the kitchen. There was an elf in the wine cellar, and no one knows that anyone else was here.
I mean, think about it. I mean, they would.
Peace and quiet.
Yeah, there would be the ample opportunity to sneak in and hide, and I'm sure the revenants only use 2 rooms.
It's really funny.
The bow of silence.
How many people are here? I got that music every time.
Is it okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, it gets me every time.
Okay, it gets you in a good way.
Yeah. It always shocks me because I'm never expecting it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Esmeralda also gets to hear this now. Not Esmeralda. That's Asara, but she sat in Esmeralda's spot until Craig turns his camera on. It doesn't matter where it's pointing, Colby. Just turn the camera on, please.
He's Colby's grandma has her cleaner come in, so we had to switch all of our stuff out of that other room. We didn't realize we'd have to switch all of our stuff.
No bother.
He's here.
Hello. Okay, so you make your way up onto that balcony there, and the two stone balconies flank the main foyer. Balusters carved to resemble knights in shining armor support their elegantly carved stone railings. Weapons and shields festoon the walls along each of these walkways, while alabaster busts of handsome men flank hallways that lead north and south away from the foyer. At the west end of each balcony is an archway that leads to a spiral staircase going up.
Any magic detected in any of these weapons or shields?
No. Sorry.
Okay. Well, this door looks open.
It is ajar, isn't it? Yes.
It's a door.
Shut up. You peek through there, if you are so inclined.
Indeed.
All right. As you do, you spy 2 beds with torn canopies standing against opposite walls, with a tattered rug lying on the floor between them. Set into the far wall is a fireplace, black with soot. A soft hiss issues from the hearth.
Another bat.
You don't know.
Hissing bat. The famous hissing bats of Barovia.
Oh, I can't get in.
Hang on.
Well, I could cast Mage Hand to poke around a bit.
There you go.
If that'd be helpful.
Oh, cool, thank you. Yeah. If like Zedekis is going over, like I pull it. He's got his sword out as if to kind of poke it, but then if he's is pulling the mage hand, then he will.
So a Mage Hand,
Yeah, Krieg,
which I've never done before.
Krieg, as you come closer, you do get a sense of magic from that room.
Ooh. Let's move in.
Moving in.
Hey, Kata. Okay. Hang on. No, just stand there, and I'll drag you all through
Remember,
the
if
wall.
it's a bat, don't kill the bat.
Stand still.
Yes. Let's not kill anything in here.
Zoop.
We've had enough problems.
They just room through the wall. So,
I get used to this feeling.
So where
Okay.
do I feel the magic essence?
in the fireplace.
And is it
Well-
is this something on the fireplace, like a pot, or is it just in the ashes?
Yeah, there's just an empty fireplace there. Okay, Krieg, stop there, please.
I
Yep.
can't seem to move my token anymore.
As
I think he's trapped in the door.
I'm
Stuck on
trapped
the
in the
door, I
door. Oh!
forevermore. There? Is that better?
Sound for there's a crisp. Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
I need some Mage Hand to poke around in the ashes.
Wait. Krieg steps forward across the moth-eaten rug there, and as you do, Krieg, you see the ashes stir, and some of them kind of shake off the side as small wings emerge, and you see a small hissing dragon made of ash and smoke. It erupts from the fireplace, filling the room with soot as it beats its wings, a big cloud of soot around the place. Do you do anything?
Whoa. Are you okay?
It doesn't reply.
That's Space Nerd Party for a pet.
Anything else? Anyone? Quickly. It's moving.
What's it moving to?
It goes
Laughing
one.
panic.
It does one circle of the room and then flies out the door.
Bye.
I
Team
chase it.
trouble.
Okay. So, Krieg
Uh-oh.
and Krieg alone. You dash out into the hallway, and it goes south, and then turns west.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go.
Can't get out.
Catch the dragon. Catch the dragon.
Catch the Craig.
No, I can't
Catch
get
the
it. Oh, there we
Craig.
go.
No, I'm sorry, only Krieg said he was going,
Just a
so the
little
rest of you
thing.
can just wait there.
Yeah, no. I'm chasing
Yeah,
after
follow.
Craig though. I'm
Yeah,
gonna chase
we-
the dragon. I'm chasing after
Hey,
Craig.
how did you escape? Get back in there.
No.
Okay.
Ah.
It's fine. Yeah, you can chase after Krieg. That's fine, of course. Sorry, there you go. So you wait, you moved your token, so it's warped you back in there. Hold still, I'll move you out. There you go.
Cool.
Okay, sorry, my DM version and player version of Roll20 are in completely different places.
No.
Okay, it's okay, gotcha. So, sorry, let me just emote a little hi, hello over here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Hi, hello.
Hi. Okay. Krieg, yes, you follow this little smoky, cindery dragon, and it disappears and goes up that spiral staircase.
Go,
You
go.
can hear us
Yeah.
running
I
behind
suppose
you.
anything important probably is towards the top.
I mean, hopefully it's
Up,
not
up.
leading us into another trap, but we'll find it soon enough.
We'll find out.
Okay, you're still following it?
Let's go up.
Okay, can you stay there in a line so I can copy and paste you there? It's actually a different map for the next level up, I think.
Oh.
Esmeralda, go back.
Get
Trying
in
to
line,
closer
get in
so it's
line.
easier.
Take a number.
To the back of the line. Back of the line. Skippers go to the back of the line.
I don't understand.
But this is really
This better?
the OCD in fact is like there's that really annoying hole gap in the line.
There.
Craig, move back. Okay, thank you. Better.
I bet follow the dragon probably missed all of the treasure.
And all the spiders.
Okay,
Well,
so
at least some of them.
you go running out, and Safi just like was waiting out in the corridor. He's like, oh, "What? Where are we going?" And he's like, kind of confusedly, like tailing along behind you, and you disappear up those spiral stairs with a thump, 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 thump. And sorry, new map. Let's give it a second here.
Who is?
You do it.
I also do try and figure out just what's going on here. Compulsive arrow cocker. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, that'll do. Just shift you over a little bit here, and here, and here. Okay, so everyone, do come with me as we go to the upper floor. Upper floor. Boop. Over here. Nothing to see at the moment because they haven't explored yet. Boop. Here you are. Sorry, give the map a moment. New map. Who it is? Ah. Did it myself. Okay, so it goes charging up the spiral staircase. And let's have a look here. Yeah, it goes. There was a tattered curtain hanging at the top of the stairs, and it just goes boosh through that, pushing it aside as it flies through, and continues on. And so I'm just trying to get its route here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Is it this one? Yes. Okay. So yes. It goes down that. You can see the hallway. Has it loaded in for you yet?
Yep.
Look at you. My roll 20 is slower.
Oh,
Oh. Usually this is my problem. This time around, lucky though.
Okay. It goes down that hallway, which is somewhat hard to make out at the moment. And there we go. And goes down to that junction that you can see there, and turns north, left. If you want to carry on chasing behind it.
I'm
can't
stuck
move.
in a little square.
Oh,
Say hey.
sorry.
Can't move.
How's that? Sorry, you're on the curtain.
Going
Good.
north.
I still can't move.
You said
Sorry.
north, yeah?
There you go.
Okay,
Yes, it
As you
went.
go out,
Now,
look south cautiously for spiders.
yes, you do see the corridor drop away, Esmeralda, down to the
Okay.
south there, as it's clearly open to the elements outside. And Krieg, to the north, you see a huge amount of rubble and everything as the ceiling has collapsed in, leaving a massive gaping hole in the roof open to the sky, the dreary, cloudy sky above. So yeah, the roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it, clawing at the open space like severed limbs, and dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater. You think this might be the source of that puddle that has extended all the way down to the dining room on the first floor.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the floor is
So-
sagging. Does that mean that it's collapsing imminently kind of thing, or we can still walk across it?
I mean, you can move cautiously and be careful.
Okay.
The little
Okay.
smoky dragon goes up over the rubble there, turns left again to the west, and disappears into that large open space that you can see there,
Okay.
immediately on the left.
So Krieg, seeing everything on the floor, seeing the floor sagging,
Mhm.
but he knows that at least in this hallway, there's definitely not enough space to fly. So he would move as carefully as possible.
Should go one at a time here, just in case.
Yeah. So who's going first?
Craig ran on
I'll go
ahead,
first,
basic
probably with like I have the ranger thing, deft explorer.
Okay.
What does that do?
Change. So the important part, it says you're unsurpassed explorer and survivor, both in the wilderness and in dealing with others on your own travels. I get like bonuses to my movement, like walking speed increase. I get climbing speed and swimming speed equal to my walking speed. So I think it used to be that if you spent like an hour in a given space, then you can't be taken off guard, or like it's no longer difficult terrain, etc., etc. But
Yeah.
so one at a time.
Use them. Do you paddle like a duck?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's all I wanted. Thank you.
Okay, so Krieg, you slowly
gonna walk on
edge
the mirror.
forward. Be careful of your footing, and there's a
Yeah.
slight creaking and shifting, but nothing too dangerous. Do
Well,
stop.
best if I go last.
Do stop there. Now, Krieg, as you reach that corner and glance after the smoky cinder dragon, it flutters across the room that you can see, but the others cannot. And people at home can see, as it flaps through the open space. Alights on the back of that piece of furniture that you can see behind its occupant and disappears. All of you see Krieg stop at the corner, peering into the space beyond, and you all hear a deep, rasping voice. Go away.
Yeah, there's someone here.
What do you see?
It looks like a throne. Or a chair for a very important person. Are you okay? Could we help?
You are reminded very much of those you fought below.
You react to the dragon. The dragon met us here and told us downstairs to do what we could to help the people.
Esmeralda, you don't know what's happening yet.
Oh, okay.
This is only Krieg can see what's going on here.
Okay, never mind. I know nothing.
We didn't know that you were here. We followed a tiny little ash dragon.
Do you want to step in so some of the others can follow?
Yeah. I don't want to get too close, though.
It's okay. You all take your time and move up into the space. Please join Krieg up there. And as you all look on this scene, the west wall of this 50-foot-long, 30-foot-wide audience hall has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole and a pile of rubble. Weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne, carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings, faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt, armoured figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a massive great sword. As he looks out towards the windows, you see the back of his form and his arm reached up on top of that great sword. I said, go away. And the creature's grip on the great sword tightens. If you have come to destroy me, know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago. And because of my failure, I am forever doomed. If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit, and I will hunt you down. You cannot free me from my damnation, nor would I wish it. If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovich. He slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd already died once. He can't be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do. But I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment. And he kind of slumps back in the throne, still not looking around, not making eye contact with you.
We are not here to destroy you. We are here seeking a light. A weapon. Light.
All light has gone from this place. Argynvost was slain. The Order decimated. Us returned, shades of our former selves.
We bring the light back?
You are welcome to try. But it has been many long centuries since any light or hope has shone in this land. Get out. Get out. You can just feel the hatred dripping from his voice.
And it just looks at the others like, I guess this is not what we seek.
I'm prepared to back out.
The dragon wanted us to come.
Second Esmeralda?
No, the dragon led us here. We didn't know he was there. He showed us. The dragon wanted us to come to this room.
Do not mock me with falsities of Argynvost's spirit.
I never would. If you have a way to tell it, if there's any way I can tell you that I speak the truth, you're welcome to do whatever test you need.
Then help us. Be out there. And he gestures to the windows arrayed in front of him. Destroy destroy all that would serve. And the armored form stands, heaving himself up on the great sword. Or are you here to spy for him?
Nope.
I smell it.
Time to go.
I
It's time to go.
smell the curse on you.
Nope. Bye bye. Like,
God has
We're
already
leaving.
has killed me. Just we perhaps have less representation than you do, but believe me when I say we taste. Yeah. And we do anything to take him down.
we want to keep his suffering. Like,
For me now, it's very personal.
Specifically say don't. He doesn't want anyone to kill him.
I didn't say kill him.
And as he stands and his anger grows, you see emerging around him forms, faint forms, as ghostly spectral knights materialize, standing to attention around him, facing you, hands on swords as yet undrawn, still sheathed, standing implacably, looking towards the four of you. Five of you, and Savid. He's like, please, let us get away from this place.
Let's go.
This place is haunted, but not by any dragon.
Politely retreat, I think.
Backward.
Is there a staircase over here? We're going the wrong way.
It's like, we respectfully beat feet.
Yes.
Door over here.
I see
Is there a
doors
staircase?
over there.
Doors.
There are doors in that corridor, yes.
Let's look for stairs.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any stairs behind. Door number 1.
Well, you do see another curtain at the end of that corridor, Zenik. It's much like the one you just came through.
Ah.
Okay, well, I'll check this door
And
first.
there's a door at the far east end of the corridor as well. And then 2 sets of double doors in the north wall and a single small door in that far south east corner. You gonna check that door there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so awkward if there's no stairs. And this time we just have to like walk across
Yeah.
again awkwardly, but like, sorry.
Heading towards the stairs, but like, let's check this door on the way out.
Sure. Michael,
Yes.
just in advance, can I say thank you?
Okay. What have I done? Oh, fuck. Ah, shit.
You.
Oh no, what do you see?
Pretty revenant.
5.
5! Oh god, I moved up. One of them have the cooler, different face though.
True.
Okay.
Well, let's
Zenekas,
all remain calm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you open that door.
Fucking hell.
That's one particular door.
How long has it been since we were downstairs?
And
Can
as
I
you...
ask you this, like,
I'll give you 40 minutes.
40 minutes? Good, cool.
Everyone, he has a ring of regeneration, which is why he keeps asking. As you open and peer through that doorway, through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of this spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. As you open the door, the corpses tilt their heads in your direction. And one of them, the one that is slightly different. Let me see if we have a handout. Just out of curiosity.
Well, at least he's speaking rather than just attacking. But well, I think this time I'm going to start with like, "Hey, you might smell something weird, but it's cool," because everyone else has reacted really badly without me saying anything. So.
Sorry, just a moment, everyone. As I quickly find our friend here.
I don't like other people making smell checks again. That's fine.
There is a handout. Excellent. Here we are, everyone. This is what Zeneca sees.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean,
Been slapping on a moisturizer.
I'm gonna say we need the prince that was promised. Where is Azorha Azai?
Hi. No, Azora.
And hang on, let me see if there was a one.
The eyes are red, not blue, so we should be okay.
Let me see if there was a picture for the our friend in the other room as well, because it's cool. Is there? Oh, I think. Load, damn you! Don't tease. Oh, yes, there is. Excellent. Slightly different art style. There we go.
the Barovian all look evil.
Yeah.
I mean, he's holding his sword wrong, like step 101.
He doesn't care.
You know, it's a badass. Badasses hold their swords by the blades and hit with the handles.
It's an intimidation technique.
I mean, that was like
Exactly.
a proper technique where some people would hold that middle part of the sword and
I mean, I couldn't bear someone did that to me. Started attacking me with the hilt of the sword because they're like, I don't give a shit. I don't need the blades to actually hurt you.
the pommel, the side bits used to have spikes on the end, so that, like some people would turn it around in order to cave in,
Hammer kind of thing.
like helmets. Yeah.
And the hilt is quite spiky.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair,
It is bat-winged.
I would want to hit
Or
with any part of
dragon-winged,
that
I guess.
actually.
Those swords that had
yeah.
like the kind of
So-
thin got it for the blade.
Our friend Sir Godfrey Guilin here turns his head towards you as well, Xenicus, and says, "Why do you living disturb the dead?"
We come seeking help.
We merely await the orders of our commander.
We were sent here to find a weapon to increase Strahd's suffering.
A noble quest indeed.
Just like heads up for it. I may smell cursed, it is true. And I do not work for Strahd. We all hate him. And we want to increase his suffering.
Give me a persuasion check.
Damn it.
You have inspiration?
I am using my inspiration. I am using the inspiration because this could go terribly. We struggled with 3. We cannot take 5. Especially one that looks fancy.
These are all armed. One of those last 3 was punching.
Yeah, this one looks. I mean, he's probably stronger than the others because he's got a face. Oh god, okay. That was a 2 into 16, but persuasion is +1. Okay, 17.
Okay. He stands slowly, his rusted chainmail clinking and shifting as he does so, and the stone chair scratching and creaking across the floor as he looks at you with those burning red eyes full of hate and revenge, like all of the other revenants that you have seen. And he continues, "We are all that is left of the Order of the Silver Dragon. But we
may not assist you in your endeavors, as our oaths bind us to Vladimir.
And he points towards the main chamber.
Okay. Can we help Vladimir to make him want to help us?
So I'm just double checking what he knows here.
Maybe we could bring back the light? I don't know. What was that fiery dragon said again? Something about bringing light or showing light or...
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "My knights have fallen into darkness. Show them the light that they have lost."
Silver. Maybe we need silver light. Silver dragon. I don't know.
I think he would say. Sorry, let me just check one thing. sorry.
It's like I've got a feeling that this is like on a knife's edge of like this guy's gonna like say the right thing and we can like get info and get out and figure out what this is, or he's gonna kill us. Where's my sun sword? God damn it! That's why we're here. I'm guessing that light is the sun sword, so I need to find the light and show them it or something. I don't know.
Presumably you don't have it. So we don't know about it.
Unless it's buried in the cemetery. Somebody died with it.
The one person that checked.
Previous wielder. I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe the spiders are wielding it.
they each have
Oh,
8.
God.
Like 8 sun swords. Like, it's lying on the ground because all 8 legs are holding swords.
Okay, he shifts slightly. You know, the faint clink of armor.
There was light in this place. Sacred light of our order. But it is disturbed. The resting place of Argynvost, desecrated, looted.
Do you know what was taken?
Second Greek, sorry.
Do you know what was taken?
His head slowly turns to a spot on the wall where you can see a distinct shield-shaped lighter patch where something is clearly missing.
All of Argynvost's treasures and his very bones taken for a trophy by the vile Dark Lord. Go. Hear it from Argynvost himself.
And he points east. Directly east, not up or down.
When you look east, like, is there a window out there? Is that towards the cemetery?
It is in the direction of the cemetery. Also, Asara, there are more doors down the end of that corridor.
There's a room, yeah. Seeing him point in that direction, yeah.
Well, I can't see nothing. I'm just listening and being scared.
We thank you, and we will do all we can to put Argynvost to rest.
Greg, where are you going?
Like,
Opens door.
I wish you well and glorious vengeance.
Vengeance. And
You
I'm
know,
going to
the
slowly
great.
close the door.
Slowly creaks back down into his
Super awkward.
vigilant standby there. And the other heads of the other skeletal corpses loll back. Well,
Oh, like,
I think Zeneca's is like, as that door closes.
still alive, still alive.
So Krieg is
Yeah.
on it.
yeah.
Let's get
Oh, the
this
word
one
gets
open.
back to the head guy over here that we killed some of his men. That's going to be a problem down. Anyway.
Just hope nobody checks downstairs. They seem to be content to sit in their table.
Oh, yeah, the ones that they haven't figured out stairs.
Crick.
Like the Daleks of Revenants.
Yeah.
As you make your way into that chamber and open the door, you see that this room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the room, of the west wall, hangs open on one hinge. So that's over in this southwest corner here.
Yeah.
Well, Krieg is not one to break a pattern, so he's gonna step in front of the hearth, see if anything happens.
There is also one single remaining book lying on the floor by the overturned chair.
Ah.
Chair.
Now, Horvin, look first.
Do join us tomorrow, folks,
But-
if you're able.
Krieg is more interested in the hearth.
Sure.
That's not the book that.
Okay.
She's a bookie type.
So, you move on over, and Esmeralda, as you bend and lift the tome from the floor, you see that it is partially burned, but still legible. The title on the cover reads, The Oath Celestial. And the cover has been slashed by a sword as well. As you kind of leaf through it, you see that it's a devotional text for knights from a place called the Holy Empire of Valencia.
I don't know anything about that. Does it ring a bell?
I'm afraid not, no. Now, as you're moving through the room here, all of you stop as you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but you can't discern the origin. There's no embodiment this time. But a single piece of parchment blows off the top of one of the bookshelves where it was lying hidden, and it lazily spirals down in the air and lands gently at Krieg's feet.
I pick it up.
Okay.
Can you read?
Yes.
Or is it a picture? Maybe it's a picture book. Oh wait, no, this isn't the book. This was just a bit of paper, wasn't it?
The book just
I was
floats.
thinking it was a book. I thought it was a book.
It's a picture parchment.
Krieg. As you look through, it reads thus. My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love, this valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me, The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true, fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balinok Mountains. Let Argynvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place, in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered hoard, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now, to battle. And finishes there.
Wow.
We're gonna have to find this dragon's remains and bring them back.
With the current state of his knights.
No, he would not.
Sarah, as Craig bends down to pick up this thing, your eyes are drawn by the slashed painting up on the wall. And as you regard it and its contents, you see it depicts the mansion in better days, under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon. And Craig, with your detect magic going,
Hey.
you feel an aura of transmutation magic emanating from the picture, although weakly.
Something's odd about this painting.
That bottom half is still forlornly hanging out of the frame, like a flap of skin.
Try and put it back.
Yeah, Krieg, depending on how big it is, maybe Krieg and Xenicus can try to
Sure.
put it back up where it's supposed
Put
to
it
be.
back together.
So yeah, you smooth it up, and you see it does, as you lift it up, it does depict the bottom of the same picture. And as you smooth it up and place it back in, as the two parts of the canvas touch, a silver line races along the tear and fixes the picture whole once more. And as it does so, all of you step back as the beacon in the picture flashes with a brilliant silver light, and the spectral form of a huge silver dragon fills the room. My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, it says. Displaced in a place of ill omen. Rotted with water. Flooded by their own folly. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. And with that, the dragon's apparition fades away.
The skeletal dragon like a full dragon.
It's says a spectral form of a huge silver dragon fills the room. So yeah, it was just like curled around the room, and it was filling the whole
Big,
space.
yeah.
Well, at least we don't have to find all the little pieces.
That's one good point.
Back to the castle then, yeah?
Did you hear all of that?
I
In
got
the
most of
fortress
it.
of the enemy.
Of my fortress of my enemy. This place took place
Flooded.
until only rotted with the water, flooded by their own folly. So someplace flooded.
Flooded.
there's like a-
Yes, there's
It's the flooded town.
Oh, okay. Flooded town.
Where remember we were supposed to get that free that one lady's
The
sister.
witch.
Whose
Yeah,
name I forget.
or
Yeah.
the hag lady. Oh. Okay, that's
Before.
better than Strahd Castle, I suppose. No, I mean, Fortress of My Enemy. That's what I was
Oh, that's where
thinking. I was
you
like,
were gonna take us?
well,
Absolutely not.
I thought it was like that's what it was like the Fortress of My Enemy, Strahd Castle. I was like, we're going back there. Shit.
Baba Lysaga is the witch that lives in the swamp.
Perez?
Good notes, Colby.
Beres,
Perez?
indeed. Yes, the home of Baba
Like back when I
Lysaga,
first joined you guys, I think.
Strahd's
Yeah, that's where we first. That's where
doting
you
nursemaid.
vanished. When you first vanished.
Indeed.
Ah,
Yeah, I didn't know about this, I guess.
Oh, you were with us when we were heading there, so you knew that information.
Yeah.
But then,
yeah,
I
that
don't
explains
knew the
why you
rest of
wouldn't
it.
know that. That explains why you wouldn't know that Craig does swim like a duck.
Vanished for that.
Exactly.
Well, I guess the Sun Sword is here, but not accessible yet.
Yep, we need a key.
We need a key.
Fetch quest.
Big skeletal key.
I sorry, I was all about skeleton keys. This one's a little different.
Ahaha.
And as the silver dragon and its booming voice fades away, let us also fade away and leave Barovia for one more week.
At least we can pick up Van.
Can't fade.
On the way to Beret, pick
Well,
up Van.
I was just going to say, as the spectral dragon and booming voice fades away, another startles you all, as in the doorway behind you, he says, "It's awfully rude of you all to rush off and leave me all by myself." And you turn, and standing completely silently and appearing as if from nowhere, Lady Vanta Blackspire
Ah.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the drow.
rejoins
He's just-
the party.
Yay!
We can pick her up on the way to Beret, but I suppose this is easier.
I totally thought it was gonna be the drow, and I was ready to be like, "Don't be a baby."
Yeah.
That would work with Vanta too. Please feel free to say that to Emma next week and let's see what happens.
Oh, we're gonna have to take this guy, like at least, like we're gonna take him with us to Berez because it's not on the way to his home.
you could
Be
get
friends.
you could get back to the tower very quickly.
We could like get him.
Add it to the collection. Why
Yeah, but-
not?
Yeah, exactly.
Pick up Vanta, and then
I would
Toss him
recommend
into the menagerie.
I would recommend going back to the tower for the night before going to Paris, personally.
oh yeah, I mean like
Yes,
we're off.
please.
I was
Yes.
thinking we could just sleep in the carriage, but yeah, like
No.
sleep over.
No, I think we walked actually.
You do.
Oh,
There
yeah,
can
we
be
walked,
zero
we did
chance
take-
of not getting a night's rest.
Yeah. Let's
Remember, it
go
was
back
only
to the
what was it? It
tower
was
again,
only
right?
like 5 miles or so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
very far, yeah.
It's a couple of hours. It was like an hour and a half walk.
All right. So well done, everyone.
Right.
Right.
avoided a couple of potential scary
Combat.
things there, and
Craig
thank you everyone for
almost-
joining us.
No.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Craig almost got killed by spiders and a fire,
Indeed.
But I didn't.
but you didn't. We're very
The
proud of you.
important thing.
We're all very proud of you, babe.
Now, as yes, we leave things here. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined us. It's been wonderful to have you all along with us for this other creepy, atmospheric session of Strahd. And I do hope that you're able to come and swing on by once more next week. But you can find us all before that, as at the same time tomorrow, we will be heading in to our Descent into Avernus campaign for one of the last few remaining sessions. I put it at 3, max 4 more.
Wow.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, go. Thank you so much.
End game.
So, as we said before, if you are not already, shoot us a follow to be alerted when we go live. Thank you, Freestyle. Good to have you. And do give us a follow if you are not already, and I will give you an invitation to our followers Discord, and you can come and hang out with us when we're not live, and share anything that you have to, any projects you're going on, streams or art or whatever you have going on. Please do head on over. And thank you, Jaeger. Do check your Twitch whispers in the very near future, as I will be sending that invitation over. And thank you all for coming along with us here. As I said, do join us tomorrow if you get the chance for Descent into Avernus, as we come to the very dramatic climax as they are facing off against Zariel herself, this angry lady, who is hoping to stop them from saving the city of Elturel, where they have just arrived to get one last view before they head into their final pitched efforts to rescue the city. And that will bring us around to next week. On Tuesday, we'll be back just off the south coast of the jungle peninsula of Chult on the island of the Snout of Omgar, where our miniature campaign is battling to thwart the evil plans of the cult of elemental evil, seeking to bring back Tharazdun into the world. You may recognize that name from Critical Role, the chained one who was also causing a problem in their world. And then we'll be moving on through to Wednesday evening or Thursday, depending on where you are in the world, for our Out of the Abyss campaign. They have found themselves attacked by a beholderkin as they have confronted the Darrow and their 50-foot black obelisk hidden away beneath the Duragar city of Greckelstug. And that will bring us all the way back round to the mists of Barovia. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we do hope to see you again soon, as we will be back very shortly. And until that time, stick around for the raid. We will go on raiding and see who else is streaming. Let those phoenixes fly. But until next time, as we like to say around these parts, what are you assuming to say?
Oyasumi.
Good night.